still, if you ask my kids right now, they'll tell you whenever I drive by a building that we wired, we did that building. I did that building 20 years ago. I did this. They're there. It's a feeling that if I'm writing programs for a computer, that's obsolete in about 5 years. Buildings, when you look at buildings, the buildings are there for my lifetime, and we've done some iconic buildings, and I'm really proud of those buildings. My name is Mitch Permuy. I'm founder and co-chairman of Power Design, and I started as an apprentice. Our culture is, hey, you got to go to college, you get this. But the reality is, college isn't for everybody. But that doesn't mean you can't be very successful. Just turned 18. Most of the things I was interested in revolved around sports. I love to fish. I like being outdoors. So construction was pretty, I kind of liked the idea of being out working in job sites. I'm starting as a kid who wasn't great in school, came out, didn't know what I was going to be. Look what it's done for me. My first day was on a service truck with a journeyman electrician. I would show up in the morning, and every day I was learning something. After about a week, I determined that I kind of really liked what I was doing, and the fellow that hired me, Bob Shalou, asked me to go to class with him so I could see what it was like going to apprentice class. The fact that Bob took interest in me enough to invite me to school, it's always just a good feeling that somebody actually was trying to improve me and took the time, because it's hard to mentor. It takes effort to mentor. We went to school 2 nights a week, basically 3 hours a night, and learned about from the fundamentals all the way through the more complex, various different installations required on projects. I would come to work every day, and I was like, I was all over my tournament about, hey, this is what I learned. Well, yeah, this is how, with what we're doing today, this is how it applies. Heat of the size, wire, how you protect it, how you install it, how you make the connections, what the codes require. All those things are taught to you in the apprentice program, as opposed to a lot of education that is never used. Again, the training that I got as an apprentice, especially the classwork, I'm using it every day. It's been 44 years ago that I started the training. And all the things that I've learned over the years in every capacity have been easier to understand based on knowing the fundamentals. Whether we're talking about a job that I'm estimating, working with my estimators on, if it's a job that I'm working with coordination on because code is so important, if I'm sitting in a meeting with a customer that's asking me questions on design, all those things were I learned first in the apprentice program, and then was able to, as I gained experience, really understand how they helped me. So it was invaluable in helping me get to where I'm at in my career, and earlier and today. Construction is one of those industries that you make lifelong friends, and you work for folks that appreciate you. And once you start building buildings, and the different people you work with, the other trades that you're working with, the general contractor, everybody's pulling together to create this product. It's a very satisfying, when a good project comes together, it's a great feeling. And that also is what kept me in the trade and kept me wanting to go to work every day. The ability to actually see what I was completing every day. Not a lot of jobs that you have do you get to walk at the end of the day and see what you've been able to build. Construction is that way. I'm one of the luckiest guys in the world. So, and it's because of what construction field has given me. Dana and I were able to start small. We started the company with just a small amount of money, a few good men, and then we were able to build a company into a much larger billion-dollar company that it is today through the efforts of just a ton of awesome folks that are on staff. And we really appreciate everything they've done, and it's been great to do it together with Dana and the family. So yes, did I work hard? Yes, I did. Did I take advantage of the opportunities? Yes, I did. So I've been able to take great care of my family. I've been able to make lifelong friends. I've been able to feel fulfilled in my career. And, I would recommend it to anybody. The sky's the limit.